Yo, you know it's me, Marcus Phillips Jr., aka Duke, with the long awaited video. Weight loss, don't eat after 4. Breaking it down, explaining it to you what it is, giving you details, and answering the questions that my people put for me. Thank you for putting these questions. And obviously, if it don't help you, it'll help someone else, obviously. Before I even start, before I even get into the weight loss, you know I said don't eat after 4. That's your answer, obviously, but I'm going to break it down. But before I even get into the methods or mechanisms, let me make sure, don't waste your time and don't waste my time if you don't have it in here to lose weight or to change your body. It got to come from within. You feel me? Like, just being real. You got to want it. If you love yourself, and if you love how you look or love your body, and if you don't love yourself or want to love yourself and want to love your body and want to love how you look, you want to feel good, you want to look good, then you'll do it. You'll discipline yourself. You'll make it happen, whether you follow my way or not. You'll make it happen if you want it. That's like the mentality. You should want to do it because you should want to feel better and look better for yourself if you want that. Find what you want. Like, model this body of what you would want. You see this body, like, oh, I want this, I want these type of packs, oh, I want this type of muscle, I want this type of mass. You don't just wake up and get it. You got to do it. You got to discipline yourself. Self-love is disciplining yourself. I had to discipline myself, and that discipline was not eating after 4 o'clock to even tighten up my body. Obviously, I was not fat or overweight or nothing like that. I looked pretty much like this, but I slimmed up in here. Tighten this up. I still got my muscle mass from when I was 230. I'm 210, moving faster, more agile, feeling better, less pressure on the knees, the ankles, and the other joints because that's 20 less pounds to maneuver. Whereas I was used to moving that 20 pounds, working harder, striding harder, getting more tired. Now 20 pounds off of me, it's like taking off a weight vest. I feel better. It benefited me to do that. Just how it would benefit you to do this if you decide to. Otherwise, you could do another way. But anyway, so get into it. Don't eat after 4. It sounds crazy, but this is how it works. So say you eat your meals for the day, whatever you're eating, snacking, whatever. You don't have to have a maintained schedule, but 350 hits. This is when I eat my last meal, 350. I eat my last meal at 3:50, literally 3:50, 4 o'clock, maybe in and out around that time, because this is why. So it's 4 o'clock right here, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sleep by 11, 11:30 maybe. 12 on the bad nights. So look, that is literally 7 to 8 hours of my body digesting what I just ate. So literally 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Put it like that. All the food in my stomach, digested for sure. Especially if you're doing activities, especially if you're moving around, just doing normal household stuff. If you're working out, extremely. If you running, extremely. If you're working, extremely. So boom, you're here. You shower, whatever, do what you gotta do. You go to sleep. 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour, 6 hours, normal night, 6 to 8. Boom. You just shredded all the food you ate, and now you just killed fat. Simple, simple. You just killed fat and the food you ate. You just did a, what is that? 8 plus 6, 14 hour to 16 hour fast. You just did a fast. You killed the food that you ate, and then you killed what was not remaining, which is the fat that was left over. You killed that. So for me, I used to post my weights. I would say daily or even weekly. I would post, people who got me on Instagram, Snap, boom, boom, you'll see it drop. And people are like, what, how are you doing that? I post some body pics here and there, but I try to keep it, PG. And people are like, how are you doing that? I'm like, I stopped eating after 4. And they're like, bro, what? And I'm explaining the story to them over and over. And it's repetitive, so I'm like, I'm gonna make a YouTube video for everybody. And the questions could work for everybody, as I mentioned. So Like I said, I eat my last meal before 4 o'clock. Biggest meal ever. Don't get me wrong, I love to eat a big meal. It could be a caniac combo. It could be 2 In-N-Out burgers, 2 fries. Eat my last meal before 4 o'clock. That caniac combo will be gone in the 6 to 8 hours. I will eventually use the bathroom maybe once or twice, but then the span is really gone. I fall asleep, stomach is empty, but if you fall asleep before you feel that empty feeling, you're gonna kill it. It's gonna be slight for you. If you're like me, up late doing stuff, maybe playing a game, you know, boys, females could be handling, you know, we have lives, you feel me? You're gonna get hungry. It's gonna take that discipline, that self-love to get it done. If you want it, you'll get it done, you feel me? That's just reality. You wanna change how you look, you will get it done. Anyway, so my non-athletes, you'll be like, well, duh, it's easier for you because you're an athlete. You work out all the time. That's all you do. You don't have a job or, you know, a 9 to 5 that would alter that process. You're not tired when you get home from work and have to go to the gym. You don't have to work out. You don't have to be a gym freak. All you have to do is stick to the timing. As I described a couple minutes ago, stick to the timing. The body will work itself out. You will reverse your digestion process and start killing your fats rather than leaving stuff left over to pile up. And that's how you start getting a little pooch in your stomach. You know, you start getting a little love handles because that's what's left over. So you don't have to work out. It just speeds it up. It makes it easier and faster, but don't rush things. Like, let it happen gradually. You do not have to work out. Working out just gives you figure and gives you shape. You want the big shoulders, you want the big biceps, you want the ripped core, you want the butt, my ladies, you want the thighs, my ladies. That's working out. That's the squats, that's the arms at the gym, you know, that's the push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, core. Core is essential for everybody. That's the sit-ups, you know, whatever, the crunches, etc. That's going to get you into shape. But losing the weight, period, is the eating after 4 o'clock. Do not do it, period. I don't know why I said period. But yeah, for my non-athletes, do not worry, do not stress it. But let me get into some questions, some actual detailed questions. I'll give y'all detailed answers. Thank y'all for tapping in with the questions. All right, starting with my Instagram ones. So, says, I question my motivation and mentality perspective because I've been not eating after 4 and it's killing me. So, motivation. That's what I started the video with. For me, my motivation, I'm an athlete. I want to be a great athlete. I want to succeed in my sport. Obviously, I play sports for the sake of my family. It's God-given talent that was just placed on me, and I would be a fool to not use this talent that was given to me and not maximize it while I'm at this age and at this D1 program. I don't know about y'all, but growing up, I had to get so much money from different family members and borrow this, and God, mom, give me this, and pops, stressing to get this, and moms, give me this. I need these gloves, I need these cleats, I need this team fee, I need this team fee, I need this helmet, I need these new dry fits, I need these new gloves. Like, dude, you did all that for what? To not use it, to not get free schooling, to not go to college for your family, to not be the first in college, you know what I'm saying? That's my motivation, to get it done and to pay those back, whether it's physically or not, to pay those back with that dedication and that time, you feel me, and pay those back in succeeding, whether it is the pros or whether it's getting that degree, being the first two, you know what I'm saying? That's what motivates me. The people that invested in me. And what also motivates me is those who are around me. And the youth that look up to me, you feel me? My friends motivate me too. I want better. If I'm better, they better, you feel me? That's my team. Those my boys, you feel me? If I come up, then they're gonna be right with me, and we're gonna be, you know, getting stuff down. That's those who you make your managers, your long-term people that you could trust, you feel me? But and he said, what is the mental perspective? And motivation, let me make it less about me. Motivation for yourself, as I explained, the self-love. You should find that motivation by looking at yourself. Like, do you love what you see right now? Like me, I'm not fully where I'm at yet. I want an 8-pack. I want these packs to be crazy. That's my motivation. I'm not gonna go eating and slacking off and wake up feeling like a pig, bro. It's just reality. I want these arms to be a little bit bigger, so I'm doing extra arms every day, like here and there. That's my motivation. You want to look good, you feel me? I want to look good forever. I do not want to be fat. Seriously, I just don't want to be fat. That's a sin to me. I don't want to be fat. That's my motivation, period. If you don't want to be fat anymore, that's motivation. That's it right there. And yeah, he say he has not been eating after 4. By the way, shout out, that's my boy LA, Amir Mitchell. He lost probably like 80 pounds. He was doing it here and there, up and down. He did his own little mechanisms. He was up and down. But when he stuck to it, he lost an insane amount of weight, bro. Insane amount of weight. But next question. Can you include exactly what you ate to help weight loss? So, I ate 2 meals a day tops. Breakfast, normal breakfast, egg, grits, bacon, or whatever's at the facility, bananas, fruit. Fruit is the best food for you to eat. If you cannot hold your weight after 4, if you just starving, eat some fruit, it's weightless. Eat some salad, it's weightless. Weightless food. Some fish is weightless as well. You have to research that. I'm not too tidy on the foods, but it's not that I ate a specific way to lose weight. I changed the time that I ate, which helped me lose the weight by my digestion process. That's how I lost the weight. But if you do eat cleaner, I promise you, it's gonna be way better, way faster, way more clean than me. Probably look better than me. I could do a whole nother video on foods and what you eat and how you feel. That is essential. Like, how you eat is essential. You gotta feed your body right and treat your body right. Like, this is your station. Like, this is your home. Your body, what they say is your temple. You feeding it crazy stuff, doing crazy stuff to your body in terms of alcohol, partying, not sleeping. What you think is gonna happen? You're not gonna savor your body. It's not gonna develop correctly. You know, you're not gonna feel as good as you want to feel, or look as good as you want to look. Next question. If you're still fat after doing your method, then what? Trust me. Multiple people have done this with me. You will not be fat after you do this. Stick to it. If you cheat yourself, you're only cheating yourself. If you cheat, you're only cheating yourself. I guarantee it. It's guaranteed. Do not eat after 4. Eat a tad bit cleaner. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I eat a lot of chicken. How much water do you consume a day, or do you stop drinking water at a certain time because of water weight? So water weight is a real thing. It does go up and down. It does factor in with the type of conditioning you do and if you're sweating it out or not. But I drink a ton of water, drink a lot of water. You should drink more water than anything ever, and you should not worry about water weight, because water weight is gonna look cleaner than any type of weight on you. Water weight, you're not gonna gain more than 2 or 3 pounds from drinking too much water. Literally, I go from 208 to 212 depending on how much water I'm consuming. Like on a day where we condition a lot, where we're running us into the dirt, I'll probably be like 208, 209 the next day. Then I'll drink a lot. I have like these sports drinks. I drink Body Armor. I have this thing called Carbolyn Hydrate that I drink to get me right, because I be sore and tight and, you know, a little crampy. And I'll get to like 212 tops. That's water weight. But your body's going to decrease incrementally as long as you're consuming the same amount of water each day anyways. A normal amount of water, you're not going to see a difference in gaining. You're not going to gain with water weight. You're going to drop, but the water weight is going to keep you within this range. So for me, it's 208, 212. That's my range. 210, basic day. Weigh yourself in the morning, always. As soon as you wake up, you'll know. How did you mentally prepare yourself to stop eating after 4? Vontae Sister, shout out. Oh yeah, the previous question was KJ, shout you out too. How did you mentally prepare to stop eating after 4? At first I thought it was not going to be achievable, because I'm like, dude, I love to eat. I literally eat all night while I'm playing a game, whether it's snacking, or whether it's just like, oh, I'm hungry, let me go to McDonald's and get this. I still eat McDonald's before 4 o'clock. I still eat fast food, whatever. I prepare basically by just making it a mission to eat at 3:50 and stuff myself. So I stuffed myself so that I would not be hungry throughout the rest of the night, or at least try to hold it off. If I really got extremely hungry my first couple of days, I would eat like I like cucumber, grapes here and there, an apple. You know how apples really clear you out. So if you do the apple, you tough. That's probably a good way too to eat after 4 o'clock if you are very starving. But it wasn't that hard for me though, because usually I'll eat, nap, do homework or something, play the game or something, and then eventually I'm gonna just fall asleep, sticking on it. If I'm really hungry, drink some water. But mentally though, I just locked in 350, stuffed myself at 350, literally stuffed myself. Tim said, you eat before workouts. Yeah, absolutely. The thing is, with our team, they weigh us when we get to the facility. So if I eat some food, PBJ, and a banana, that's usually my usual, and I drink the Carbolyn Hydrate, that's like 2 pounds, 1 pound right there just by grubbing and drinking. And I drink a water bottle or two. So yes, I eat before workouts, but it's gonna obviously change your numbers once you hit the scale, because you're putting stuff in your body already. You're consuming stuff obviously. So I obviously think about that when I get weighed. So I try to hold on and wait until after I get on the scale. Then I'll stuff myself. And it's okay to eat in the day. You need fuel to burn stuff. It's okay to eat in the day. It's okay to eat before you work out. Like, you should not go to a workout bare stomach. You'll have no energy. You'll have no strength. It's okay to eat before your workouts. It's just not crazy stuff. It's like realistic. Just be realistic with it. Okay. Yeah. I got 2 repeat questions from Snapchat. What did you eat before 4? I ate everything. Normal stuff. No sodas. No crazy foods. I'm kind of being repetitive now. How do you keep motivation? You look in the mirror every morning. You'll see the changes, or you won't. And as soon as you start going backwards, that scale start going up again. Keep getting closer to the weight you started at. You're gonna be like, ooh, I'm cheating. I'm cheating. Like, some days, now that I hit 210, I'm chilling now. I'm eating freely. I'm still closer to 4 because it's just habitual. Try to keep the habit going. Some days I'll be like, ooh, I'm at 212. Waking up, I'm okay. I don't need to eat after 4 today because I'm obviously cheating myself. I'm messing my process up because it's a domino effect. But this concludes the video, I think, pretty much. If you got this far down the video, I appreciate you. I'm gonna reiterate it one more time. Do not eat after 4 o'clock because you digest the food that you ate from the whole day. I would cram my last meal at 350. You'll digest that food within them 6 to 7 hours. 8 hours of you staying up and being mobile. Your stomach will be about empty before you go to sleep. You go to sleep, stomach clear, body starts eating the fat that's remained. Boom, wake up, you're gonna be hungry, eat your breakfast, make sure you eat on the scale first. Voila, simple. You're gonna start losing your weight quickly. Get your journey started, man. And don't forget, it's me versus me. So that means it's me versus this dude in this mirror. And that's how y'all should operate. It's you versus you every day. Period. Don't forget, me versus me. Meaning, the person that's watching me on this video, you're going against the person that is watching the video. You versus yourself. You versus your mindset. You versus your habits. You versus your discipline. You want to get it done, you'll get it done. Nobody else making you do this. It's not a requirement. It's not a rule. If you want to do it, you'll do it. It's you versus you. That's going to be my new brand too. For y'all that's asking, it's going to be me versus me. M-V-M. M-E-V-M-E. Because that's literally the battle I fight every day. That discipline, that turning off the game, that going to sleep because I know I got practice when I could literally stay up all night. It's my choice. Real.